Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to Monster Tamer News, the segment on this channel where we go over the last week's developments in the monster taming genre. This week's going to be a bit on the slower side once again, however, we do have some brand new information regarding Histrobea Chronicles, aka the Hoops and Hip Hop Mon game, a new demo for Kadomon, some new Nexomon 3 level scaling information, a new matcha Pokemon, and more. So, as per the usual, make sure to sit back, relax, subscribe for daily monster taming videos, and let's dive in. Alright, so first things first, and before I forget, like I did last week, we do have some Adore keys to hand out, courtesy of the developers. Adore is a monster taming action combat game where you can summon various creatures and fight in a dungeon crawling environment. If you want to learn more about the game, you could definitely check out the video linked below where I did discuss if it's any good. However, for now, we do have 4 keys to give away for the game on Steam. All you gotta do is subscribe to the channel, come on over to our Discord server, and check out the giveaway tab, and all the information you need is there. I'll see you guys over on Discord, and special thanks to the developers for doing this. We got some new information about the upcoming monster taming game being developed by YouTuber Hoops and Hip Hop, dubbed Histrobea Chronicles, in the form of a devlog/announcement video, where it confirmed that various Fakemon from the Pokemon Cardinal series will be making an appearance in the game. He also discussed the various types or attributes present within the game and the presence of mounts, which are going to be very widespread and put into 3 separate categories, including land, water, and sky, each of which are pretty self-explanatory. What's pretty cool is that any monster that's basically big enough to ride feasibly will be mountable, and I've got to say, I'm getting more and more excited for this game as more information is presented. We got a brand new Pokemon this time around called Poltergeist, which is not related to the Teacup family from Sword and Shield, but instead is a matcha-based Pokemon that seems to fit a similar archetype. I can't say I'm really sold on this one personally. I was never a fan of Sinistea or its evolution either, so this to me is kind of redundant and super gimmicky, but of course, to each their own. What we do know is this will be coming out in the first DLC, which is coming in September, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know, man. It's a ghost grass type, which I think is a cool typing in general. Just, I'm not a big fan of this one, but let me know your thoughts down below. Our boy Nazir is coming in clutch once again with these Nexomon 3 discussions over on the Discord, but basically it looks like Nexomon 3 will once again include level scaling, much like we saw in Extinction, but the developer is open to suggestions on how to make it less invasive. Furthermore, we also got a little bit of information about the King, whom apparently is friendly, and I'm assuming is going to be the player character from Nexomon 2, and also, it looks like Nexomon won't necessarily be aggressive towards you unless you're in a specific aggressive area, rather than different Nexomon having different levels of aggression like we see in overworld encounters present within Legends Arceus or a lot of monster taming games that do have overworld spawns. I'm personally not sure which is the better option. I do sometimes feel annoyed when I'm getting aggroed when I'm not trying to battle, but I could also see the benefit of having monsters that are aggressive when it comes to grinding and stuff like that. Let me know what you guys think, and again, thanks to Nazir for showcasing this. We seriously would not be able to comb through the Discord without him, so I really do appreciate it. Alright, so we got a brand new demo for Kadomon Hyper Auto Battlers, an auto-battling monster taming game that sort of plays like a roguelite without the permadeath, that is. You've got your branching paths, randomized of course, which inevitably leads to a boss battle at the very end. If you lose, you do lose your team, etc. But regardless of all that, the update titled Knockling's Knockout features 3 new Kadomon, a new location, some new music, and of course a new boss battle. We did actually showcase this on the channel earlier this week, so definitely make sure to check that out as well. Again, linked below. And I may or may not have gotten my ass kicked, so that's always fun. Next up, we have some new PAL decks for PAL World. Again, they've been pumping these out like crazy recently, so we're gonna check them out here. Next up, we got the rapid fire news for the updates that don't require a lot of talking. First things first, Moonstone Island will be showcasing some new gameplay at the Mix Showcase on August 31st at 1 p.m. EST. Stay tuned. The Summoner's Tale developer put out a short video showcasing the different types of weapons in the game. Here we get a look at the planting UI for elements. The Drugimon dev announced a crossover with Enigmon. We got a new monster line for Anode Heart, a new Gremlin for Gremlin's Tail, an inside area for Moncraft, and finally, last but not least, some new gameplay for Mythcaller the Nightmare Shaman. And with that, another week comes to a close. Definitely make sure to stay tuned for tomorrow because I will be revealing the release date for the upcoming Monster Taming Direct, which might I just say is looking pretty spicy so far, if I do say so myself. I've been trying my best to keep the daily content going for you guys in spite of this slower period in the genre and an increase to my hours at work, so I would really appreciate it if you could show your support by subscribing to the channel and just remaining an awesome community. Other than that, I do hope you enjoyed, and I just wanted to say special thanks to my patrons, especially Jim Hamilton, Dro Ghost, Dark Persona Exodus, and Candy Morency, and I'll see you next time. Peace.